Hi everyone, welcome back to the Kentucky Central and Eastern Model Railroad. This will be the start of first of many video to come. Let's Talk T-Track series. For those that are new to the hobby or been thinking about getting into the hobby, don't know where to start, well, here we go. We're gonna give this a try. If most of you know, they have been following me for a while. I had a HO scale layout. Still got it, but unfortunately that layout is being used more as a storage building at the moment. So can't really get out into the train building and mess with the HO scale layout like I want to. And since I had, eye surgery, as most of you know, I had cataract and a dislocated lens. Had some improvement, but just wasn't enough there to get me where I wanted to be. But because of that eye surgery, I have a new pair of the reading glasses, or as I call, bubble glasses. I'm able to see small print with them. So with that, I decided to, get back into inch scale. So, the first thing I did is I got me a Kato starter set, which was a Metra, and basically comes with the basic oval, locomotive, 3-car, power pack, and your power supply, and basically started from there. From that, it gives you, just the basic understanding, the basic feel, and to be able to grow from a starter set to what we're going to do in this series, Let's Talk T-Track. So basically, in the next video that I will do, we will get into the module. Now, I did was recommended by a friend to buy some module from this gentleman, and overall everything went great. Just one little minor bump in the road, but my friend recommended me to get a part, and I just tried it and bam, it worked. So I will cover that in the next video. For those that have watched the inbound number 3, notice that I did purchase some 54mm straight pieces, and that will be covered on why I had to get that to fit my little problem that I had. So, but basically that's the thing, start small, start simple, and grow. And do your homework, go to Kato USA website, and great website to navigate around, look around, see what's out there, what track. They do have some track plans that you can look at to develop a basic track plan. Do you want to build a modular layout, or do you want to build a fit layout? Now, if you're young like me, I'm almost the big 40, and if you may move, or if you have a career that's going to require you to move from time to time, but you don't really want to tear down your layout you have and start all over again, do a module, but build it manageable so where it can be dismantled and be transported safely to your new location and be reassembled back up and running again, compared to a fit layout where you have to get the sawzall out and actually start cutting it and just tear it all apart and start all over again. Now, some folks prefer that, but if you're like me, you're on a fixed income, you gotta be smart with every penny you have. A module would be probably long-term best way to go, but that's something for you to decide, and you will know what will work for you. Until you gotta think about what equipment are you gonna run. What area are you modeling? If you're modeling, 30, 40, 50s, and 50, they have short cars. 40 footer, 50 footer, 50 footer car. In my case, I've modeled modern day without the day, what you see, but I start from 1981 to present. So I did a little bit of everything. Same thing with my motor power. Now, right now in inch scale, only thing I have is CS set and one metro locomotive. Now, eventually, as time progresses, that will change. I will have Norfolk Southern, BNFS, Santa Fe, BN, whatever's out there will be there. Now, the other thing you want to think about too, are you going to do DC or DCC? Now, me, I'm going to do both. Not all of my engine will be DCC. Some will just say DC. Other engine will be DCC. Now, with my module, because what I'm going to do, I can have it set up to where it can do both, be DC or DCC. But and this I have to check into. If you have a crossover, you have to have, I'm pretty sure, an insulated joint in the middle of your crossover, so that the two systems won't overload the circuit. But once I get a little further along on that, and that's one thing we'll cover eventually in this series, is to that, on how I'm intending to do it. But right now, the module I have no crossover switches at this point, so I'm not gonna worry about that. But I will hit that point, and once we do, we'll find out how to make this happen. Because I know that I'm not able to take an old engine and modify it to DCC unless it's DCC ready. Where to buy the decoder, plug it in, lock and roll. That's it. Anything beyond that, I can't do that because one, I'm not really good at electrical, and two, my eyesight just will not let me do it. So I'm not gonna run a chance ruin a 40, 50, even a $100 locomotive because I know I can't do that. So that's my plan for this moment. If you do plan to run long car or articulated car, you may have to have wider radius. So make sure, like if you did a auto rat that's 89 foot long, scale feet, 89 feet auto rat, it may not go around a sharp curve. So you may have to go a wider radius to be able to do that, so that it don't derail, pull itself off, and everything else. So there's a lot of things you have to look into. But as we move forward in this series, let's talk T-Track, we will cover that. So I did that. I started off with a starter set, and now I'm taking it to the next step. And I got the module here. I got 2 more modules to put together, which I'll have it together here probably here in the next couple of days. That'll work here for the next 4 days. I did a kind of little wacky schedule. But it'll probably be next Tuesday when I'll actually get to it. And to get those other 2 put together and get the track put on them. And then, and then I'll show you what my thoughts are with this scenery on what I'm planning on doing. And my goal is to get this done as far as the track and have a couple module, that little bit of scenery done on it, because there is a train show coming up here locally here in town in New Haven, Kentucky, on April the 7th. And to have this done to the point where I'm running train, basically. It's gonna be work in progress, and this hobby, nothing is never finished. It's non-going. So, welcome to first of many series of Talk T-Track. Next video we hit, we will go into the module and one of the problems that I ran into and what one of my fellow model railroaders suggested. and I just got done with it and it worked. Yay. I'm very happy and relieved. So, with no further ado, if you're not a subscriber, feel free to hit that subscribe button down below, and don't forget to hit that little bell to every time that I do upload a video. And I am actually going to try to start uploading video every Thursday. That's what I'm thinking. It's every Thursday. I'm going to try every Thursday or every other Thursday, depends on my progress, is to do a upload. Now once I get into April, then that will go to once a month. Because once the train show gets here and gone, I can slow down a little bit and get into the nitty gritty of machineries and trying new product that I'm getting and gotten, and learning and sharing and all that one thing. But Thursday is what I'm thinking will be my upload day. So, and at some point, we'll get into live stream, but that's a little way down the road for that one. So, not a subscriber, hit the button, hit the doorbell, and you'll be notified when I upload. And welcome to the channel. Look forward to learning new things with you guys and Gail. And as this is an awesome community to be a part of, where we're sharing and learning together. Until next time, be safe and catch you on the next video.